Ladies and gentlemen, we are back here again by popular demand. Salt Lake City, Utah. It is not only a beautiful place, but it's a beautiful place for violence. And we're going to have that tomorrow night at BKFC 65 at the Maverik Center. But for right here and now, I'm Brian Socia, the host of the Bare Knuckle Show, and we are live at the Bucked Up Content House with a bunch of bare knuckle animals behind me. This is the place to be. We love the weigh-in show because you can cut the anticipation with a knife. You never know what's going to happen. They're excited. I'm excited. You're excited, so let's get it going. First, I want to bring up the most beautiful women in all of combat sports, the Bare Knuckle Bombshells! Wow. Next up, I want to bring up the man who is responsible for all this, the man himself, the founder, the owner, the president of Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship. It's David Feldman! Wide, Jeff Houston!
Thank you, Brian. And what's going on? Salt Lake City! Oh, wow. We are at the heartbeat of Bucked Up HQ here at the Bucked Up Content House. Just a stone throw outside of Salt Lake City. It's been a while. BKFC 56 is when you saw us here, and we are back with BKFC 65. Are you guys ready for BKFC? Let me tell you, we are going to have a good time Friday night, tomorrow at the Maverik Center, live worldwide on the BKFC app, Fubo Sports, and also you can check us out on the Freeview app on Amazon Prime. Now tomorrow, our Freeview gets kicked off at 6 p.m. Mountain Time. We got 3 fights coming your way, and then we're live to the world with the main card, 7 p.m. Mountain Time at the Maverik Center, back at one of our favorite places, Salt Lake City. Well, let's turn that around, and let's get going with the first fight tomorrow night taking place in the welterweight division. First to the scale. He toes the line tomorrow for the second time. From Salt Lake City, Utah, here is Troy the Terror Dennison. Troy Dennison, 161.6. And his opponent holds an MMA record of 9 fights, and tomorrow makes his BKFC debut. From Hurricane, Utah, here is Brandon, the Downs Warrior Hunsvik. Brandon Hunsvik, 160.7. First fight of the night on the Freeview BKFC 65. Tomorrow, 6 p.m. Mountain Time, welterweight division, Brandon Hunsvik taking on Troy Dennison. We love to say this as much as possible, and that is how you can tune in to BKFC 65. Best way to do it, BKFC.com through the BKFC app. But if you don't have the app, you can check us out on Fubo Sports and Fubo TV and the Freeview app on Amazon Prime. And there are so many different ways to check out BKFC 65 tomorrow here in Salt Lake City. Next up, we move along to the cruiserweight division. First to the scale, he holds a combined combat sports record of 8 fights, and tomorrow makes his BKFC debut from San Francisco, California. Here is Connor Brackett. Connor Brackett, 205.2. And his opponent holds an MMA record of 8 fights, and tomorrow also makes his BKFC debut. From Las Vegas, Nevada, here is Zach Cavender. Zach Cavender, 204.7. Fight number 2 on the Freeview in the cruiserweight division. Zach Cavender, Connor Bracken, ready to toe the line for the first time. Next up, coming your way here at the Bucked Up Content House, we have the cruiserweight division once again. First to the scale, he holds a pro boxing record of 6 fights and tomorrow makes his BKFC debut. From West Valley, Utah, here is David the Sandman Sanchez. David Sanchez, 188.8. And his opponent holds an MMA record of 15 fights and tomorrow makes his BKFC debut. From Vernal, Utah, here is Ben, the Dangerous Gentleman Robinson. Ben Robinson, 189.9. And this is the final fight on the Freeview, so make sure that you check us out and download the app. Cruiserweight Division, 2 debuting fighters, Ben Robinson and David Sanchez. And our next fight kicks off the main card, 7 p.m. Mountain Time. This one in the middleweight division. First to the scale, he is an MMA veteran of 17 fights and tomorrow makes his BKFC debut. From Maysville, Kentucky, by way of Spokane, Washington, here is Brian the Iceman McDowell. Brian McDowell, 174.8. And his opponent holds an MMA record of 3 victories opposite a single defeat and tomorrow makes his BKFC debut. From Ogden, Utah, here is Justin, the Lumberjack McDonald. Justin McDonald, 174.4. Fight number 1 on the main card, middleweight division. Justin McDonald taking on Brian McDowell. Next on the main card, we have the welterweight division. First to the scale, he holds an undefeated BKFC record at 1-0. From Roanoke, Virginia, here is the undefeated Kane K9 Tomlinson Jr. Kane Tomlinson Jr., 165 even. And his opponent holds an MMA record of 2 victories opposite a single defeat and tomorrow makes his BKFC debut. From Salt Lake City, Utah, here is Domenico Mad Dog Salas. 167.4. Fight number 5 in the welterweight division, Domenico Salas and the undefeated Kane Tomlinson Jr. And next up, ladies and gentlemen, we have the light heavyweight division. First to the scale. He is ready to step into the squared circle, ready for bare knuckle fight number 6. From the 505, Albuquerque, New Mexico, here is Kyle, the Irishman McElroy. Kyle McElroy, 184.8. And his opponent holds an MMA record of 2 victories opposite 2 defeats, and tomorrow makes his BKFC debut. From Santa Quinn, Utah, here is Lehigh Soldado Dominguez. Lehigh Dominguez, 184.3. Fight number 6 in the light heavyweight division. We have Lehigh Dominguez and Kyle McElroy. And now, ladies and gentlemen, let's send it over to our broadcast colleague and the host of BKFC 65, Cyrus Fees.
All right, thank you so much, Jeff. Standing by here with Travis Ortmeyer, 8-time World's Strongest Man finalist, and tomorrow we'll attempt to break a world record with the Magnus Stone right outside the Maverik Center, free to watch, 5:15 p.m. Travis, now you have to carry this 402-pound Magnus Stone 48 feet or more, actually more than 48 feet, to break this record. Man, how do you even prepare for such a thing?
Well, to get better at carrying heavy rocks, you carry heavy rocks. Really, it's a lot of time in the gym. I've been doing strongman for 22 years. Just a lot of heavy lifting, but really just coming down to preparation. I had a hip replacement in January, and this record attempt, it means everything to me because it's kind of hinging the rest of my career. It's like diving into the deep end head first. Am I ready? I have no idea. But that's the way I live. I like to dive in. I like to see what I can do, and I like to just inspire other people to go for it,
No doubt about it. Of course, the Magnus Stone, named after Magnus for Magnuson, multiple-time absolute legend and the strongest man. So that will be incredible. Now, folks, that all happens at the Fan Fest with the meet and greet. Bucked Up's going to be given out. It's going to be an incredible day right outside of the Maverik Center, getting you ready for BKFC 65 tomorrow night. It's our big man right here looking to break a record. Let's go back to you, Jeff.
Thank you, Cyrus. Next up, ladies and gentlemen, here at the BKFC 65 weigh-in show, we add a few pounds to the scale in the heavyweight division. First to the scale, he toes the line, ready for bare knuckle fight number 6. From Williamsport, Pennsylvania, here is the veteran bare knuckle fighter, Louis the Beast Rumsey. Louis Rumsey, 261.7. And his opponent steps into the squared circle, ready for bare knuckle fight number 2. From West Jordan, Utah, here is the Mormon Meteor, Dr. Jeremy Morrison. Dr. Jeremy Morrison, 222.7. Gotta love it when the heavyweights throw big hands. Dr. Jeremy Morrison returning against the veteran Louis Rumsey. We are going to keep things going for our next fight in the heavyweight division. First to the scale, he holds a pro boxing record of 13 fights and tomorrow makes his BKFC debut. From Coal Mountain, West Virginia, here is Alex the Rhino Davis. Alex Davis, 253.7. And his opponent holds an MMA record of 2 victories opposite a single defeat. And tomorrow also makes his BKFC debut from West Bountiful, Utah. Here is Hayden, the Berserker Brown. Hayden Brown, 261.9. If you're keeping track, this is fight number 8 in the heavyweight division. Debuting Hayden Brown goes against the debuting Alex Davis. All right. Next up, we have the light heavyweight division. First to the scale. He is ready to toe the line for the second time tomorrow in Salt Lake City. From Quito, Ecuador, here is Diego Psicopata Romo. Diego Romo, 185.5. And his opponent also tomorrow toes the line for the second time. From Salt Lake City by way of Price, Utah, here is Mike Jones. Mike Jones, 184.5. And this is fight number 9 in the light heavyweight division. Mike Jones taking on Diego Romo. And now, here is your feature fight of the night in the lightweight division. First to the scale, he holds an undefeated BKFC record at 1-0 from Sioux City, Iowa. Here is Drako, the great Dracolini Rodriquez. Drako Rodriquez, 155.9. And his opponent also holds an undefeated BKFC record at 1-0 from West Haven, Utah. Here is the undefeated Trevor Bradshaw. Trevor Bradshaw, 153.4. Your feature fight of the night in the lightweight division, the undefeated Trevor Bradshaw taking on the undefeated Drako Rodriquez. Now it's time to get excited. Here comes your co-main event, also taking place in the lightweight division. First to the scale, he holds a veteran's BKFC record of 6 victories opposite 2 defeats. From Tupelo, Mississippi by way of Pocahontas, Tennessee, here is Bobby O.D.B. Taylor. Bobby Taylor, 155.1. And his opponent, he is an MMA legend and holds an undefeated BKFC record at 1-0 from San Diego, California by way of Des Moines, Iowa. Here is Jeremy Lil Heathen Stevens. Jeremy Stevens, 155.7. What a fight this is going to be. Your co-main event in the lightweight division, Jeremy Stevens taking on Bobby Taylor. And now, ladies and gentlemen, for our main event, throughout the history of Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship, we have seen amazing fights in the women's division. We have seen fights that have been groundbreaking from opening bell to closing bell. But this one, ladies and gentlemen, could be a dream match and one of the most highly anticipated matchups in BKFC history for the undisputed BKFC Women's World Flyweight Championship. First to the scale, she holds a BKFC record of 3 victories opposite a single defeat, and she is the #1 challenger in the world from Quebec City, Quebec, Canada, Jade Masson-Wonng. The challenger, Jade Masson-Wonng, 124.6. And her opponent holds an impressive BKFC record of 8 victories opposite a single defeat. And tomorrow night, she makes her 4th world title defense. She is considered by many to be the best female bare knuckle fighter alive today. And your defending undisputed BKFC World Flyweight Champion from Las Vegas, Nevada, Christine the Misfit Ferea. The champion, Christine Ferea, an identical 124.6. And here it is, your main event, a fight that is sure to break the internet for the undisputed BKFC Women's World Flyweight Championship. The champion, Christine Ferea. The challenger, Jade Masson-Wong.
All right, I'm standing by here with the challenger. Things just got heated. This is your moment. You fought your way here, 3 wins in a row, and now you have the chance to become a world champion. What can we expect from you tomorrow night, John?
I'm gonna cut her head off. That's it.
That's what the scissors are for. You're taking the whole head off.
Exact.
You could be the next champion, folks. We'll see you in the main event. Let's go over. Follow me here. All right, standing by here with the champion, Christine Ferea. You've defended this title 3 times. You've proven that you are the proclaimed queen of violence. You continue to take people out, but she has power that maybe you haven't seen before. What can you do with Jade Masson-Wong tomorrow night in Salt Lake City?
My sparring partners,
That's something scary to walk into. Ava Knight, JoJo, this girl ain't got power. She thinks she has power. She has power for 115 pounders. I promise you tonight, tomorrow night, you're going to sleep. Going to sleep.
Ladies and gentlemen, you heard from the champ, Christine Ferea. It all happens tomorrow night at the Maverik Center. Certainly something you don't want to miss. BKFC 65, Salt Lake City. Catch it on Fubo TV or the BKFC app. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll see you tomorrow in Salt Lake City.
The BKFC return to Utah Friday night, September 6th.
What a night it is going to be. Salt Lake City!
Shots, there's the uppercut, power on the inside. That is the win for Christine Ferea. Right hand knockdown number 2. Spinning right hand from Jade Masson-Wonng. With the jab, right hand levels down.
This is Bobby Taylor. He's one of the strongest guys in this division. If he lands punches, he is going to hurt you.
The uppercut for the halftime format. Down goes Jimmy Rivera. KO King is home. Who's that?
The electricity in this building is palpable. You are locked in for one of the best cards of the year.